Hi, and when we have some people in the stream, let me know that you're in the stream, and we will go ahead and get started. Hopefully, the audio is a lot better, and hopefully, the stream in general is a lot better. And while we're getting all of that set up, I'm actually going to purchase some coffees because I've been waiting for a coffee release, and I'm going to go ahead and purchase them while we start this one. Okay. Once again, let me know how the sound is when somebody gets in here. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Victoria. How's the sound so far? Sound is a little robotic, not terrible. I do think that we should not have any more, what do you call it, freezing issues because the internet here is actually a lot better, and I have improved my internet in general. So I think we won't have those issues. I do need to figure out the sound though. Let me see here. And once we get this started, then I will show you guys what I am purchasing. But it sounds like, yeah, we should be good to get started. So, yes, what we're going to be doing is going to be picking our coffees for the October coffee of the month. And as always, I'm going to go through a list of suggestions that we got on Instagram. And then any suggestions that you guys have, we will go through live on the stream as well. Any guesses on that mystery sample? Oh, Nathan, I wish you would have brought that up earlier. And because I remember it was probably just a couple days after you asked me about it. It did feel cleaner. That's one thing that I can say for sure. I had some guesses on it. I just can't remember now what it was. If you by chance have that information, I'm now very curious about what it was. It was definitely on the cleaner side of things, though. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually start sharing screen here real quick because I do want to show you guys what I actually purchased. Sharing the wrong screen. Okay, and Florida. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was not my guess whatsoever. I remember thinking that it was a little lighter and cleaner, but that one makes all true. Did I have another sample of the coffee? That's very interesting pick. Speaking of also, this coffee actually consists of just coffee. So for anybody that's interested, they have the Caballero SL28, which I'm a big fan of, this coffee specifically. And then also a Arnulfo Haro, and I do wonder if they are related to Santiago or Jose, because the Haro family have had my favorite Chimosa coffees that we've ever reviewed. So I'm very excited about both of these. When the stream started, I picked both of them up as they have just released this coffee. So yeah, for anybody that's interested, it's obviously been one of the more popular Americanist coffees from now is other Kenyan and Ethiopian coffees. And then all drinking today's stream is from Scenery. My first sip of that coffee. You know, that's right near the number. Let's have a little bit of that cereal quality though. This is coffee that I'm actually making on stream today. Sound is degrading. Sounds bad. Okay, is the sound any better now? Any chance the audio is better now? I still can't figure out why I keep having these audio issues too. Better. Okay, good. I do think that it might have had something to do with the cable. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, yes, this is the coffee that I'm drinking with today's stream. So I'm curious what you guys might be drinking as well. It is definitely that time in the morning for coffee. But yes, Let's go ahead and get started. So the first suggestion that we did get was from Sean OG, and they suggested a Chiroso from Hex, or the Nestor Lasso says it's such a unique profile. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Hex is currently offering. And truth be told, I would actually like for Hex to be one of the coffee roasters featured, largely because I keep looking at their coffees and they keep having coffees that I'm interested in. However, we have not picked out anything from them in a bit. So the coffees that Sean suggested were this one right here. Was this one right here? Okay. I will be completely honest, this one's probably not my top choice. I have never had a coffee from Nestor Lasso that I have enjoyed in my life. It is, of course, a processed Colombian coffee, but there's a first time for everything. What do we have here? Sour soap, mango lassi, and is that shiso leaf? Yeah, that sounds like a very processed Colombian coffee. So we'll see what else we might have. And then V said they got some brandy wine. I actually did want to look at brandy wine because brandy wine's kind of perfect for Halloween. They have so many Halloween themed coffees usually. So we'll take a look at brandy wine as well. And also saw Simon's comment about MinMax by BK. And I honestly do want to take another look at them because it's been quite a bit since we've reviewed anything from them. I think it has been over a full year. But other than that, Hex, they do have a Ethiopian coffee, a Kenyan coffee, this Tanzanian coffee, which I do believe somebody had previously brought up to us as well. And keeping kind of a background idea as to what we might have as the theme as well. The coffee I'm most interested in is the wash processed Pico Kaha. If they still have it. It looks like they might have completely sold out of it. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at brandy wine. And here we go. They have their Halloween theme has started. I do remember last year we put them in our coffee of the month poll for October, and they finished last. So we will see if maybe we can do it this year and they might perform better. I think the issue last year was the coffee we picked up from them wasn't very exciting, but it's because they didn't have a lot of exciting Halloween themed coffees. So just out of curiosity, V, which brandy wine coffee do you have? What is this, $195? Okay, let's a lot of Las Lajas coffees. I guess it's that season for Las Lajas coffees. So yeah, if you're gonna do a Halloween theme, then this is potentially a coffee. So I will just write it down for right now, but we'll kind of see what happens on that. Okay, let's take a look at what Ryan's currently offering. Yeah, the scary coffee to drink and the dark is pretty boring. Ethiopia TS Boru washed. I've ordered coffees recently. It's been a while since I've had anything from Brandy Wine. It's been a very long time, actually. I think we reviewed them a couple of years ago, but since then, nothing. All right, let's see what's Ryan currently offering. I did look at MinMax's website pretty recently, and I remember being impressed by a lot of the copies that they were offering. I have talked with a lot of people about MinMax and how they do everything they're not to really manage their coffee or market their coffee. So it's funny seeing all of these really nice offerings that they currently have on their website. So they do have Firestone, and it would be pretty interesting Firestone. It was one of these chances I feel like I had recently at a small coffee event. So I was actually really impressed by the coffee we did have from them that day. Everyone that was there was really impressed by the Jansen coffee that we had from the next. So Satan's actually had a question to put Min-Max or revisit Min-Max in some capacity. I think because we just need to find a way to put them in our theme. And of these coffees, I'm probably most interested in the two Panamanian Gestures, of course. We're getting some feedback on which of these coffees are best right now. Check the audio wire again. Audio's garbled again. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it's actually the cable. It might be the cable, but I'll need to tinker with that audio again. Is this any better by chance? In the meantime, I'll take a very quick look at Black Potion Coffee, but hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I actually thought having this new setup actually, but that's unfortunate. And with Black Potion, we have an Arizona-based coffee roaster, assuming that this is the one we're supposed to be looking at. No change in sound, still not good. All right, I'm going to take a run at this one.